Well, that was a great start to the night. Tonight we are honored to recognize our student athletes and celebrate their accomplishments from this past year. It has been a very successful year, and we deeply appreciate all the efforts and support from our parents, guardians, the Board of Education, our Superintendent, Dr. Joseph DeBarbary, High School Principal, Mr. Chris Denton, faculty and staff, administrators, booster clubs. Without your dedication, this athletic program would not stand as one of the best in Central New York and across New York State. The awards presented this evening have been selected by our head coaches. We meet as a team to nominate candidates based on criteria for each award. Coaches have the opportunity to discuss their athletes and, through thoughtful consideration, determine the most deserving recipients. This selection process has served us well over the years, and tonight you will see truly outstanding student athletes walk across the stage. If you are an award recipient, please enter the stage from your right side. For group awards, we ask that you remain on the stage until all members of your group have received their awards. Once the entire group has been announced, you may exit the stage near the backdrop. I would like to extend a special thanks to Namie's Engraving in Baldwinsville. Carol and Ed have they've been tremendous supporters of Baldwinsville athletics and our youth programs over the years. They do an outstanding job creating all the awards and plaques you'll see tonight, and often with a quick turnaround. If you notice any errors on your plaque or any of your awards, please bring it to my office and we will ensure that it is corrected. With that, the awards are given out tonight will be the standard criteria, which is all student athletes will have demonstrated positive characteristics in areas of dependability, courtesy, integrity, and leadership. Additional requirements have been established for each of the awards that will be read at the beginning of the award presentation. With that being said, let's begin our athletic award ceremony. Baldwinsville Outstanding Team Player Award. Each varsity coach will be asked to come forward by season and present their award. The purpose is to honor the outstanding team player per varsity sport. The criteria is the standard criteria plus the high degree of team contribution. At this time, will our fall coaches please come forward to present their awards.
For football is voted on by the coaches. Offensive award, Brady Garcia. Defensive MVP, Dylan Garcia.
For boys volleyball, Justin Deeb.
For boys cross country, Jacob Coeli, and for girls cross country, Cameron Barton.
For field hockey, Maya Huntington and Callie Smith.
Girls soccer, Nadia Guzman and Audra Silvani.
For varsity cheerleading, Haley Pinella.
For girls swimming, Olivia McManus. And Coach Maestri couldn't be here for tennis because he's at States right now. I have for girls tennis in the fall, Ayla Kalfas and Mira Nathan.
For girls volleyball, Maddie McGay. On behalf of Coach Bono for girls gymnastics, Ava Wazen.
On behalf of the boys golf program, it's my honor to present this to Nick Hurley.
For boys soccer, Owen Daly and Alex Smith.
Our 2024 Fall Baldwinsville Outstanding Team Player recipients. At this time, will our winter coaches please come forward to present their awards?
I'm also giving out the track awards because the track coaches are at the girls' state qualifying meet. So for indoor track and field, Cameron Barton, and indoor track and field, Wyatt Decker.
For boys basketball, MJ Young.
Girls basketball, Madison Polke and Olivia Davis.
For competitive cheerleading, Gianna Sanfilippo.
For boys swimming and diving, we have our outstanding swimmer, Alex Nacita. And our outstanding diver, Nicholas Pombo.
For boys wrestling, Zach Boudreau and Cale Bruce.
For girls wrestling, Haley Robinson, Ariana Leo.
Coach Hagan couldn't be here tonight. For boys varsity bowling, Zenon Gazarowski. For girls varsity bowling, Samantha Haas. For unified boys and girls bowling, Kevin Lockwood and Mary Ellen Fisher.
Varsity hockey, Alessio McGregor.
Our 2024-2025 Winter Baldwinsville Outstanding Team Player recipients. At this time, will our spring coaches please come forward to present their awards?
For outdoor track and field, Cameron Barton and Wyatt Decker.
For boys lacrosse, Igor Medico and Brady Garcia.
For girls lacrosse, defensive player Addison Garcia, offensive player Peyton Dial.
Flag football, Capri Hartman and Kara Virginia.
Baseball, Joe Warner and Jacob Pettifeather.
unified basketball, Dylan Munson and Daniel Marinez.
For tennis, Coach Maestri just sent me a picture from Arthur Ashe Stadium where States is, where the U.S. Open is, and he's with this particular athlete, their most outstanding player, Mason Doan. And for girls crew, Aaron Seitzer.
For girls golf, Peyton Kowalski.
On behalf of the varsity softball program, I'm sorry, I have to take this.
Now, batting for the Bees, number 18, Jenna Martin.
You want the thing too? Fine.
Now, batting for the Bees, number 20, Juliana Gingrich.
Our 2025 Spring Baldwinsville Outstanding Team Player recipients. Next award category, the Spirit Award. The purpose of this award is given to high-spirited athletes who display a genuine interest in fostering the philosophies of Baldwinsville athletics. At this time, will the following coaches please come forward to present their awards.
For boys volleyball, Justin Deep. For boys basketball and boys lacrosse, Alex Cabora. For boys lacrosse, Jake Seafeld.
For girls lacrosse, Alexandra Little.
For boys cross country, Will Cornell. For boys cross country and track, London Primo. For girls track and field, Amory Williams. And for girls cross country and track and field, Kate DeFeo.
Boys football, Joseph Saracini. Clayton Beaver.
Flag football, Evie Miller.
For field hockey, Kelly Madsen.
Voted down by all the coaches, Joe Warner.
For day-to-day and competitive cheerleading, Acadia Gates.
It is my pleasure to give the Spirit Award to Nick Hurley.
For unified bowling and basketball, Justin Lewis.
For girls tennis, Juliet Pollock. And for boys tennis, we have Kai Wilson, Nick Fogu, Aiden DuBois, and Mason, who's not here, Mason Perry.
Our Spirit Award recipients. James R. Brink Sportsmanship Awards. This award honors the male and female athletes who foster and display the ideals of good sportsmanship while representing Baldwinsville on and off the field of competition. From 1967 to the present, the Sportsmanship Award has been called the James R. Brink Award. At this time, will the following coaches please come forward to present their awards?
For boys cross country, Wyatt Decker. And for girls cross country, track and field, Mariah LeGros.
Football, AYO.
Flag football, Cassie Fletcher. And also gymnastics.
For girls lacrosse and girls soccer, Jeannie Neville.
For girls wrestling, Haley Robinson.
Representing baseball, Nathan Martier.
For girls volleyball and golf, Amelia Hahn.
For girls tennis, Kyrie Rodriguez. And boys tennis, Ethan Har, who's at States.
James R. Brink Sportsmanship Award recipients. John Arcaro's Service Award. Will John Arcaro's daughter, Kathy Morris, please come forward? This award is to honor the athletes who have given exemplary service to the athletic department, who have demonstrated positive characteristics in the areas of dependability, courtesy, integrity, and leadership.
Okay, the following people please come up to the stage. Mallory O'Freddy, girls volleyball and flag football. Adeline Amaya Kogan, girls outdoor track and field. Erin Seitzner, girls cross country and girls crew. We have Bahamo indoor track and field, I know that's not about. Reese Clark, field hockey. Carlos Estrada, football. Lucas Ryan, baseball. Alex Lucia, boys swimming. Zach Lucia, boys swimming.
Thank you, Coach Morris. John Arcaro Service Award recipients. James S. Culture Coaches Award. This award signifies the recognition of athletes by the entire Baldwinsville coaching staff, who in their opinion displayed outstanding pride, effort, hustle, and determination while representing Baldwinsville in competition, practice, sessions, and daily life. This award is given in honor to Coach James S. Pelcher, who so dearly loved this type of individual and athlete. At this time, will our coaches please come forward to present their awards?
For boys track and field, Owen Johnson.
Voted by every single coach, boys basketball, boys lacrosse, Tyrion Lynch.
Boys football, Mitch Browning.
Representing boys basketball and baseball, Ben Leaton.
For girls wrestling, Ariana Leo.
On behalf of the girls indoor track team and softball, Juliana Ingrid.
On behalf of girls volleyball and girls lacrosse, Addison Garcia.
For game day and competitive cheerleading, Gianna Sanfilippo.
Thank you, coaches. The James S. Pelcher Coaches Award recipients. Honorary Block B Award. The purpose of this award is to honor volunteer service to youth in the Baldwinsville Central School District. The person will have demonstrated commitment to volunteer service to youth and to serve a number of years beyond personal family benefit. At this time, will the following coaches please come forward to present their awards?
Okay, girls soccer, Joe Pelletier.
For field hockey, Alyssa Wren.
For boys lacrosse, Jen and Frank Garcia.
For cross-country track and field, Nick and Mary Wilson.
Boys basketball, Jen Young.
Baseball, Laura Leaton and Jeff Maurier.
Girls volleyball, Jill Lafretti.
For their tireless dedication to the softball program, Stacy and Matt Gingrich.
On behalf of girls gymnastics, Carol Neshi and Alicia Wazin.
For her dedication to the cheerleading program, Melissa Pinella.
For boys soccer, Michelle Hollinshead.
For boys tennis, Joy and Craig Dome, who most likely are in New York watching their kid at States.
honorary Block B award recipients. At this time, I would like to recognize several of our coaches for earning awards in their respective sports. Will the following coaches please come forward to receive their award? Coaching milestones and Coach of the Year, Coach Saylor 2024, Large School All Section 3 Coach of the Year, SEAC Metro Coach of the Year, and All CNY Girls Volleyball Coach of the Year. Coach Morris from last spring, 2024, All CNY Division I Flag Football Coach of the Year. Coach Maestri is not here tonight because obviously he's down with his tennis doubles team with Ethan and Mason, but he has completed 20 years as Baldwinsville's varsity boys and girls tennis coach, so we'll get him that award when he comes back. Thank you. Now I would like to honor Coach Lloyd for 40 years as Baldwinsville varsity ice hockey coach. I guess 40 is the new number here. We'd also like to honor Coach Sanfilippo for completing 40 years at Beeville as a varsity football coach. Now, I'm no math major, but I can definitely add 40 plus 40 equals 80 years. These two men have given 80 years to our student athletes, which is a remarkable feat. Let's give them another round of applause. Now, not to keep the spotlight on Coach Sanfilippo, but as many of you know, Coach has retired from football this past year. When Coach took over the program back in 1984, no one could have imagined the profound impact he would have, not just on the football field, but on the entire community and the school district. From day one, Coach made it clear that his mission was about more than just wins and losses. It was about building character, teaching life lessons, and making a difference in lives of every student, not just his players. Coach Sanfilippo went above and beyond, whether he was running his See the World Through Scuba program for students with disabilities, coaching our unified basketball team, and a great trivia question for down the road, stepping up as a coach to coach our varsity softball team for one season, or organizing the entire varsity football team to volunteer to help senior citizens at the New York State Fair. He showed us all what it meant to serve others and give back. One of his mottos has always been contact and intensity, but Coach taught us that the most important contact is with our school and our community, and the greatest intensity is the passion we bring for doing the right thing. For Coach, the true measure of a person was never about who could score the most touchdowns, but about who would step up and do the right thing when it mattered most. Coach Sanfilippo has been a great role model, and we are all better for having known him. From a young man from Salamanca, New York, by way of Syracuse University, he became one of the most impactful Bs we have ever had the privilege, and we were able to call him our own. Coach Sanfilippo, thank you for your dedication, your compassion, your unwavering commitment to excellence. Your legacy will live on every life that you have touched on and off the field. We are forever grateful. Thank you, Coach. At this time, I would like to call up Beeville alum, class of 1990, Dana McDonald, who would like to share some kind words about Coach. So I got the font for you.
All right, this is great, but it's even better because I just found out that he had no idea I was doing this. And thank you, Chris, for the wonderful introduction, and thank you for the large font, much needed. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dana McDonald, proud member of the class of 1990, member of the 86, 87, 88, and 89 Baldwinsville varsity football team, and 1989 All-Upstate Player of the Year. It's a pleasure and an honor to be able to acknowledge and recognize a man that has impacted so many over the last 40 years, Coach Carl Sanfilippo. In the summer of 1985, I was an 8th grader and was super nervous going to football camp because I was leaving Pop Warner football and heading into high school football for the first time. I don't remember meeting Coach Sanfilippo for the first time, but I do remember thinking that this man was larger than life. And for those that remember him back then, I'm not just talking about his physical stature. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at some pictures back in the day. I just remember how his presence could command an entire room in a football field full of young men. All these tough guys and alpha males would instantly be humbled in the presence of Coach. When he spoke, people listened. When he gave a command, people followed. And I admired that. My love for Baldwinsville football had already been established at a young age, but truly grew as I was under his leadership. Over the next several years, I had the pleasure of sharing the field with some incredible football players and was coached by some amazing coaches, too many to mention. But the one constant was Coach and his leadership. There were three major things that I truly believe define Coach Sanfilippo's legacy: faith, family, and football. And I'd like to take a minute to just speak on each of those quickly. Faith. For those that know me, some of my classmates aren't here with me, they know that I'm a spiritual individual and I'm led by faith every day. But ironically, the earliest memory that I have of actually praying is before varsity football games. Coach would come in, give us the best pregame speech, yell and scream, spit flying everywhere. That's why I never sat in the front row, by the way. But then he would just stop immediately and say, let's pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And that was so impactful. You know, truly am thankful for that because I knew that as we went on the field that we were covered and we were protected. It also kept us grounded. And I'm thankful for that. But it wasn't just spiritual faith, it was faith in each other. Coach instilled such a belief in each other. He showed us how we needed each other to succeed. No person was bigger than the whole. We could have been playing a college team that night and he would have had us believing that we were going to win and win big. He instilled faith in the collective, and that was always constant. Regardless of the opponent or the final score, it was us against the world. Family. Football always felt like family. Whether it was the brotherhood that was established within our program, the pregame dinners with one another, laughing and joking, or even how Coach would feel comfortable having his daughter Lauren running around at our practices. Just felt like family. Coach always was a father figure to so many of us young men that needed one. A lot of us didn't really have a relationship with our fathers. We needed a strong male in our lives to keep us from going astray. He was that for us. He knew exactly when to humble us when we were getting, our heads were getting too big, but he also knew when we needed encouragement and to know that he believed in us. And at the time, my mother and father were separated and I didn't have a relationship with my father. I needed that guidance. I wasn't perfect, I made mistakes. But I know that if it wasn't for Coach and for the football program, I could have been a lot worse, and I'm so thankful for that. Lastly, football. I'm obviously biased, but I don't believe there's ever been a better high school football coach in the entire state of New York and possibly in the entire country. Coach Sanfilippo and his coaching staff squeezed every ounce of talent out of our teams. I never felt unprepared going into a game because everything we did during the week, whether it be film study, weightlifting, or conditioning, we weren't always the most talented, but we were always the most prepared. I remember playing on defense and our team literally calling out plays of the opposing team prior to the ball being snapped. We looked forward to away games, going into enemy territory. He stepped on the bus and would say, "We're on quiet, strap it on, gentlemen." And we knew from that moment forward, fun and games were over, and we needed to focus on the mission. But most importantly, he raised our expectations of what was possible. We felt championships were a rite of passage. Every year, we expected to go to the Dome and win sectional champions. Those before us did it, and we wouldn't settle for anything else. And if we didn't reach our goals that season, then the Monday after our last game, we were back in the weight room working towards those same goals next season. A standard was set right in the beginning, and we held each other accountable to it. Lastly, we had an expression back in the day that was put on t-shirts. Pain is temporary, pride is forever. Pain is temporary, pride is forever. It was a simple saying. I'm not sure any of us truly understood what it meant at the time. As I stand here as an adult, I realize Coach was telling us as young men that trials and tribulations will be endured by all, on and off the football field. Those trials will often be painful, but don't quit. Take pride in how you've overcome such trials because that lasts a lifetime and prepares you for the trials ahead. So on behalf of thousands of young men and women who have been impacted over the last 40 years, we say thank you. As adults, the seeds that you have sown are still producing our harvest this many years later, and your legacy will live on forever. With further ado, please stand and help us recognize and celebrate Coach Carl Sanfilippo for his 40 years of coaching and community excellence.
Dana, thank you so much for your kind words about Coach. At this time, we are going to start our 3-Sport Athlete Award. This award is given to the senior athletes who have participated in 3 sports during their senior year. Will the following students please come forward to receive their award? Adeline Coggin, cross country, indoor track and field, and outdoor track and field. Rachel Becker, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. William Cornell, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. Wyatt Decker, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. Kate DeFeo, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. Calvin Graham, cross country, ice hockey, and outdoor track and field. Jacob Gwelly, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. Anaya Johnson, volleyball, indoor and outdoor track and field. Jack Johnson, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. Mariah LeGros, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. A.Y. Olasade, football, indoor, outdoor track and field. Nicole Pelletier, soccer, indoor track and field, and flag football. London Primo, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. Sophia Randolph, tennis, indoor track and field, and flag football. Haley Robinson, gymnastics, wrestling, and flag football. Joseph Sarancini, football, indoor track and field, and lacrosse. Aaron Seitzer, cross country, indoor track and field, and crew. Cairo, Virginia, soccer, indoor track and field, and flag football. Tyshawn Wade, football, basketball, and outdoor track and field. Kevin Wee, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. Amaya Williams, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. Owen Wilson, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. And Christopher Zeller, cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field. Congratulations. Baker High School Principals Award. Would C.W. Baker High School Principal, Mr. Chris Denton, please come forward.
Good evening, everybody. I want to congratulate the Hall of Fame inductees to the Athletic Hall of Fame this year. Just an outstanding class of inductees. Can we give them another round of applause? And I also want to congratulate all of our student athletes for just an outstanding year. We're really excited to celebrate the class of 2025 at the Expo Center in just a couple of weeks. So congratulations to everybody. Each year, I have the honor of awarding the Baker High School Principals Award. The Baker High School Principals Award is to honor an all-around athlete that demonstrates multiple skills and positive school and team leadership. The athlete will demonstrate excellence in 3 seasons and 1 year, which is defined as an all-star or all-league selection. Achieve excellence in multiple skills like running and hurdling, swimming and diving, baseball and football. The athlete selected for the Principals Award this year is Wyatt Decker. Wyatt is second team All-League and first team All-Division Boys Cross Country, first team All-CNY Boys Indoor Track and Field, and second team All-CNY Boys Outdoor Track and Field. Congratulations, Wyatt.
Thank you, Mr. Denton, and congratulations, Wyatt. Male and female Section 3 student athlete representative for Baldwinsville and the class of 53 and the class of 76 award. At this time, I would like to mention that this coming up Monday, June 10th, Section 3 will honor 2 of our student athletes at its annual Section 3 Scholar Athlete Dinner at the SRC Arena on the Onondaga Community College campus. Schools are allowed to send 1 male and 1 female athlete who have been eligible for selection. Student athletes must have maintained a cumulative grade point average of above 90% or better and have participated in a varsity competition and a Section 3 sponsored sport. Other factors such as community service, exemplary citizenship, or other extracurricular activities are taken into consideration. Also have participated and lettered in more than one varsity sport their junior and senior year, had the highest unweighted GPA average, did community and civic work as well. The recipients of the Section 3 Scholar Athlete Award are also the recipients of the Class of 53 and the Class of 76 Award. The Class of 53 and the Class of 76 Award honors excellence in athletics and academics. The students must be a graduating senior and have an 85 plus average and have earned 2 varsity letters in 2 sports. At this time, will Superintendent Dr. Joseph Barbary please come to the podium to announce the Class of 53 and the Class of 76 recipients.
Good evening. Class of 53 award recipient participated in 3 years of varsity football, 3 years of varsity ice hockey, 3 years of varsity lacrosse. His athletic accomplishments include, for football, as a sophomore, he was named the SCAC Honorable Mention All-League. As a junior, he was named SCAC Second Team All-League. And as a senior, he held the role of team captain, was named SCAC Second Team All-League, and was the recipient of the Central New York Football Scholar Athlete Award for having the highest average of any athlete from the 35 football teams in Section 3. As a member of the ice hockey team, he received the highest average award as a junior. For lacrosse, as a sophomore, he was a member of the New York State Boys Lacrosse Class A Championship team. As a junior, he was named to the SCAC All-League Second Team. And as a senior, he was serving as a team captain. Throughout all of his high school years and as a participant in all sports seasons, he was named New York State Public High School Athletics Association Scholar Athlete. His academic honors include National Junior Honor Society and National Honor Society, and he is a member of our Baker's Dozen. His volunteer service work and community service includes work at St. Mark's Lutheran Church, work for the Earth Day Race. He's a volunteer for the Special Olympics. He's been a math tutor, and he's completed work at the Syracuse Nursing Home. Academically, he's ranked 9th in the class of 2025 with a weighted GPA of 101.21. He'll be attending Robert Morris University this fall with plans to major in mechanical engineering while also playing lacrosse. Congratulations to the class of 1953 award recipient, Dylan Garcia. The Class of 1976 award recipient participated in 4 years of varsity soccer, 2 years of varsity indoor track and field, 2 years of varsity outdoor track and field, and 1 year in varsity flag football. Her athletic accomplishments include, for soccer, as a sophomore and junior, she was named Second Team All-League. As a senior, she was a team captain, was selected First Team All-League, and was a member of the All-Section 3 team. For indoor track and field, as a junior, she was a section qualifier competing in the high jump. As a senior, she was named captain, was a section qualifier for high jump, and was elected by her peers and coaches to represent others as a member of our indoor track and field Unity Council. For outdoor track and field, as a junior, she was a section qualifier in the 400-meter dash. Similar to Dylan, throughout all of her high school years, while participating in all sports, she was named to the New York State Public High School Association Scholar Athlete Program. Her academic honors include Class of 2025 valedictorian. She received second place in the NIAAA New York State Public High School Athletic Association Scholar Athlete Essay Contest. She's an AP Scholar with distinction, has a publication of independent research in a peer-reviewed academic journal, and she is a member of the National Honor Society and the National Junior Honor Societies. Her volunteer work in community service includes a participant on the annual service trip to El Salvador and the Small Things Great Love service trip. She's been a volunteer and helped with the Special Olympics. She's coached the Baldwinsville Youth Soccer Camp. She's volunteered at Feeding My Starving Children and at the Syracuse Half Marathon. Academically, as previously mentioned, she ranks #1 in the class of 2025 and has a weighted GPA of 103.57. She will be attending Yale University, majoring in political science. Congratulations to the class of '76 award recipient, Nicole Pelletier. Again, congratulations to both Dylan and Nicole and all our student athletes for an outstanding year.
Congratulations, Dylan. Congratulations, Nicole. All-American and Academic All-Americans, boys and girls lacrosse. I would like to honor Addison Garcia, who has earned the distinction of U.S. Lacrosse Academic All-American with a weighted average of 101.83. Addison, please come forward to receive your award. I would like to honor Jean Neville, who has earned the distinction of U.S. Lacrosse Academic All-American with a weighted average of 100.28. Jean, please come forward to receive your award. For boys lacrosse, I would like to honor Brady Garcia, who has earned the distinction of U.S. Lacrosse All-American. Brady, please come forward to receive your award. Not to get too lonely, but I would like to honor Dylan Garcia, who has earned the distinction of U.S. Lacrosse All-American with a weighted average of 101.22. Dylan, please come forward to receive your award. Congratulations, Addison, Jean, Brady, and Dylan. Now we will honor our scholarship presentations. We have 2 scholarships to present prior to giving the team scholarships. The first one is the Leo John Johnson Memorial Scholarship. At this time, I would like to call up former athletic director and Hall of Fame wrestling coach Leo Johnson so he can present the first Leo John Johnson Memorial Scholarship.
What do you want me to say?
What we're going to say is this recipient is Ariana Leo. Thank you, Mr. Johnson, and congratulations, Ariana. Back in March at the New York State Athletic Administrators Association Conference, I was privileged to receive a certificate of recognition for Nicole Pelletier. She was recognized for excellence in the field of student athletics and finished second in the 2025 Dennis E. Fry Scholarship Essay Contest and received a scholarship. At this time, Nicole, please come forward to receive your certificate of recognition. Congratulations, Nicole. Now we are going to present our team scholarships. Our teams will be giving over $30,000 in scholarships to our student athletes. How this will work, I will name the team and presenters. They will come up and call the student athlete up to the stage to receive their award. First up, Baldwinsville Baseball Booster Scholarship, presented by Michelle Sieber. Jeff Marier.
Yeah, Jeff.
The 5 award winners for the Baseball Booster Club Scholarship Awards this year are Ben Leaton, Nate Marier, Logan Mescari, Luke Levesque, and Joe Warner.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Baldwinsville Boys Basketball Ken Kraft Scholarship, presenter Tom Brown.
This is given by the Boys Basketball Booster Club, recipients Tiernan Lynch and MJ Young.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Baldwinsville Boys Lacrosse Scholarship, presenter Mr. Matt Medwood.
Good evening. Before I begin, I would just like to congratulate all of our student athletes this year, and good luck to the seniors on your next chapter. On behalf of the Baldwinsville Boys Lacrosse Booster Club, I'm here to award 3 scholarships to some of our athletes. I think it's important to note that these athletes demonstrate important characteristics of leadership and perseverance, both on and off the field. It is with great honor that I award the scholarships from the Baldwinsville Boys Lacrosse Booster Club to Brady Garcia, Trevor Miller, and Tiernan Lynch.
Thanks, Matt, and congratulations, gentlemen. Baldwinsville Field Hockey Scholarship from the Booster Field Hockey Club, presented by Coach Ordway.
From our boosters, we had 2 for Kelly Nadston and Kate Wren.
Congratulations. Baldwinsville Interscholastic Football Club, presenter Lori Butler. Oh, geez. Or, there we go, Becky Mesmer. Becky, thank you.
Lori makes me do all the college games.
Yes. Thank you very much.
For football, we have Mitch Burlingame, Brady Garcia, Dylan Garcia, Ty Hernandez, and Jimmy Ryan.
Thank you, Becky. And congratulations, gentlemen. Baldwinsville Boys Volleyball Booster Club, presenter Coach Glenn Gessick.
On behalf of the Boys Volleyball Booster Club, it is my honor to present this to Justin Deep.
Thanks, Coach, and congratulations, Justin. Baldwinsville Cross Country and Track and Field, presented by Coach Dolan.
On behalf of our booster club, I have 6 scholarships to give out. for Aaron Seitzer, Will Cornell, Juliana Gingrich, Jacob Goelli, Mariah LeGros, and Wyatt Decker.
Thank you, Coach Nolan, and congratulations. Now for the Baldwinsville Boys and Girls Booster Club, presenters will be Coach Young and Coach Kyler.
On behalf of the boosters, I have 8 scholarships to give out tonight. Darian DeWeese, Allison Geiger, Amelia Hahn, Juliette Pollack, Lauren Wicks, Sadie Ward, Tara Friedman, and Kelly Madsen.
On behalf of the boys golf program, I've got 6 awards to give out to Jacob Penfeather, Nick Hurley, Trevor Miller, Alex Rosique, Craig Bradenberg, and Logan Mascari.
Thank you, Coach Young and Coach Kyler, and congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Young up again to present for the Baldwinsville Gymnastics Scholarship. We were gonna do that, we'll get that taken care of for Monday. 3 awards next. I'm gonna call Coach Morris up for basketball girls scholarship, the Baldwinsville Girls Soccer Scholarship, and the Baldwinsville Flag Football Scholarship.
Basketball scholarship goes to Madison Polke, she's not here tonight. The soccer scholarship goes to the highest academic averages, so we have 2, Nicole Pelletier and Audra Silvani. And flag football goes to Mallory Rosati.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations, ladies. Baldwinsville Girls Lacrosse, presented by Coach Megan Tabor.
We also go by highest academic average, so Addie Garcia and Jeannie Neville.
Thank you, Coach Tabor, and congratulations, ladies. Baldwinsville Softball Scholarship, Leadership Scholarship, Academic Scholarship, and the Dino Nicoletti Scholarship, presented by Coach Jamie Kyler.
If you don't mind, my voice is a little hoarse, just do the thing again.
Now ready for the Beatles, number 2, Chi-Chi Sanchez. Now ready for the Beatles, number 4, Ella Amaro. Now, batting for the Bees, number 20, Juliana Gingrich.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations, ladies. Baldwinsville Girls Volleyball, presented by Coach Danny Saylor.
On behalf of our Booster Club, I have 6 scholarships to award to all of our seniors: Addie Garcia, Amelia Hahn, Maddie McKay, Mallory O'Freddy, Ellie Dixon, and Anaya Johnson.
Thank you, Coach Saylor. Congratulations, ladies. Baldwinsville Cheerleading Booster Club Scholarship, presented by Coach Calkins.
On behalf of the Booster Club, the recipients had the highest GPAs as senior athletes on the team, Gianna Sanfilippo and Acadia Gates.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations, ladies. Baldwinsville Tennis Booster Club Scholarship, presented by Mr. Joe Nadsden.
Thanks. On behalf of the Booster Club, we would like to recognize the following seniors: Aiden DuBois, Carrie Lambert, Brooke Lazinski, Juliette Pollack, Kyrie Rodriguez, and Mary Ellen Rockdashow for the girls. For the boys, Owen Burke, Tom Canfield, Mason Doan, Connor Donovan, Nick Fogu, Ethan Haar, and Kai Wilson.
Thank you, Joe, and congratulations. Baldwinsville Boys Scholarship presented by Coach Skimaker.
On behalf of the Boys Soccer Booster Club, I have 4 awards to give out. Mike Sacco, Nick Sacco, Alex Smith, and Ethan Harr.
Thank you, Coach, and congratulations. Last and certainly not least, our Baldwinsville Hockey Booster Scholarship presented by Coach Lloyd.
On behalf of the Baldwinsville Hockey Booster Club, I'm pleased to announce Tyler Mahalik as our scholarship winner. Unfortunately, Tyler couldn't be here tonight. He had a conflict. Thank you.
Alrighty. Before we present our last 2 top awards this evening, I would also like to send a special thanks to our Buildings and Grounds Department, specifically Alan Burr and his crew for all that they do with getting our fields ready to play on, our custodial staff at Baker under the direction of Dave Wentworth and Liz Benoit, our public information specialist, Sarah Buckshot, who is always highlighting our athletic accomplishments throughout the season, transportation, especially Corey Duthoy and Lori Forbes, Randy Williams and Tom Manning, our stadium coordinators for the fall and the spring, and our auditorium coordinator, Andy Hughes, who was a huge help with us today and yesterday with getting things situated. He was a huge help, and I really thank him very much for all that he did. I would also like to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to my unbelievable office staff, Colleen Case and Heather Hayes, for their unwavering support throughout the entire year. Words cannot fully capture how essential they are, not only to me personally, but to every student athlete and coach in our athletics community. Colleen and Heather are truly the backbone of our athletic program. Their dedication, attention to detail, and tireless work behind the scenes are the real reasons why everything runs so smoothly. I always say that working in the athletic office is like a choose-your-own-adventure every 10 minutes, some days every 5 minutes. No 2 days are ever the same, and the challenges can become unpredictable. Yet, no matter what comes our way, Colleen and Heather handle every situation with grace, professionalism, and a genuine care for everyone involved. Colleen and Heather, thank you for your incredible work, your kindness, and your unwavering support. You make a difference every single day, and our entire athletic family is better because of the both of you. We truly couldn't do this without you. Thank you all for all that you do for our student athletes, our coaches, and me personally. At this time, our coach, Morris, please come forward.
I think Chris said it all, so I'd like them to come up. We, on behalf of the coaches, have gotten you a little something, so Heather and Colleen, please come up.
The Class of '39 and Glenn E. Goodfellow Outstanding Athlete Award. These awards honor the student athletes who have been selected by the entire coaching staff as the most outstanding male, Class of 1937, and female, Glenn E. Goodfellow, athletes to represent Baldwinsville in this particular school year, established by the Class of 1939 and in 1957 by Mrs. Glenn E. Goodfellow Luke. Outstanding Team Individual Award. The Glenn E. Goodfellow Outstanding Female Award goes to Audra Savani. Audra Savani has had an exceptional high school soccer career marked by both academics and athletic excellence. As a four-year varsity player, a four-year scholar athlete, Audra consistently demonstrates her dedication on and off the field. In her freshman year, she earned SCAC second team All-League honors, setting the stage for a series of impressive achievements. During her sophomore year, Audra was named to the SCAC first team All-League, first team All-Section 3 Class AAA, and second team All-CNY. Her junior year saw her continue this trajectory, earning SCAC First Team All-League, First Team All-Section 3 Class AAA, First Team All-CNY, and being recognized as the most outstanding team player of the year. As a senior, Audra's accomplishments reached new heights. She was named to the SCAC First Team All-League, First Team All-Section 3 Class AAA, First Team All-CNY, First Team All-New York State. She was also the MVP of the Ava Wood Tournament, Metro League Player of the Year, Captain of the Varsity Team, and a finalist for the All-CNY Girls Soccer Large School Player of the Year. Audra will continue her academic and athletic journey at the University of Rhode Island, where she will major in accounting and play soccer for the Rams. Congratulations, Audra. The class of 1939 Outstanding Male Athlete goes to the two following athletes. Our first recipient is Brady Garcia. Brady Garcia is a distinguished multi-sport athlete excelling in football, ice hockey, and lacrosse throughout his high school career. As a football player, Brady was a three-year varsity starter and served as a team captain his senior year. His outstanding performance earned him numerous accolades, including fifth team All-New York State running back, All-CNY first team running back, and the SCAC first team All-League honors as a senior. He was also recognized as an SCAC second team All-League his junior year and received honorable mention as a sophomore. Over his varsity football career, Brady amassed 1,455 rushing yards and 14 touchdowns on 214 carries, along with 202 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns on 14 receptions. Defensively, he contributed to 45 tackles, forced 1 fumble recovery, and recovered 3 fumbles, and made 3 interceptions. In addition to football, Brady participated in varsity ice hockey from 9th grade through 11th grade, earning a starting position for 2 seasons. Unfortunately, an injury prevented him from competing during his senior year. As a lacrosse player, he was a 3-year varsity starter and a team captain as a senior. Among his many honors, he was named USA Lacrosse High School All-American and SCAC First Team All-League as a senior, and was recognized as second team All-State midfielder, All-CNY Player of the Year nominee, All-CNY First Team midfielder as a junior. He was also a member of the New York State Class A Boys State Championship team as a sophomore, and was selected for the Under Armour New Balance All-American Tournament, representing upstate New York for 4 consecutive years. He finished his career with a total of 133 goals and 61 assists as a varsity player. Congratulations, Brady. Our other male recipient is Nicholas Pombo. A little background on Nicholas. For those of you that don't know, he started diving 2 years ago. He was an elite gymnast, and Coach Levin brought this unique cool idea and asking if Nick would be able to dive. And we dug into it, and we were able to work with Syracuse to help out with getting him some training along with our coaches. And it's a pretty magnificent feat, and I'm going to explain that as I go over some of these accolades with him. But as I mentioned, he just started diving 2 years ago. Nick distinguished himself as an exceptional diver, earning second team on the Class A championship team, finishing 8th in the New York State Diving Championships. He broke the Baldwinsville school records for both 6 dives and 11 dives. Beeville won the first ever Section 3 Class A championship that year by 10.5 points. Nick's second place finish in the diving earned him 15 points. Without these critical points, this championship would never have happened. He was also recognized that year as a Rookie of the Year. Nick was named Diver of the Meet at sectionals. He selected All-CNY team for swim dive and received the New York State Public High School Athletic Association Individual Scholar Athlete Award for his academic and athletic excellence. This past senior year, Nick continued to excel, becoming a Class A diving champion and placing 5th at the New York State Diving Championships. Serving as a team captain, he broke his own records for 6 dives and 11 dives once again. He was also named All-CNY team for swim and dive. He also earned the New York State Public High School Athletic Association Individual Scholar Athlete Award. Nick Pompo will be attending Colgate University, where he plans to study mathematical economics and compete in diving at the Division I level. Congratulations, Nick. As a reminder, a program of tonight's recipients will be posted on our district webpage. I want to thank everyone tonight for supporting our athletic program and our student athletes. Go Bees! This concludes our athletic awards ceremony. Please feel free to enjoy cupcakes and refreshments in the back of the auditorium.